Hello everybody, I'm Leroy Cressy. With YouTube censorship of a lot of the conservative media sites, I decided to do a review of the upcoming and the new video sites that are available out there at the present time. Today is October 30th, 2020. And I am going to tell you that for this review, I use two video downloaders that can copy the videos to your hard drive from the sites. The first is Video Downloader Professional, and the second is Video Downloader or Download Helper. Both of these are free video downloaders that you can get for Firefox and probably others. Since I primarily use Firefox, which is the Linux default, I'll go with these. Anyway, we're having a there is a lot of censorship right now, especially with the upcoming election in several days, or on November 3rd, which I'm fairly sure that Donald Trump is going to win the election, and probably a lot of the congressmen and senators that are Democrats will probably be voted out of office, and conservatives will take both the Senate and the House, or they'll keep the Senate and they'll take the House again. Anyway, there is a Wikipedia page that has not been updated since March 2017. And the only video server that is listed on this Wikipedia page is BitChute. Now, this is a very good Wikipedia page because it tells you what the maximum resolution is, and it tells you all kinds of information. It has a lot of tables and everything else, and it should be updated, but it would take a lot of work to update all these tables and everything else. But you should check it out. Like on the slide that you're looking at, it shows that BitChute has a maximum resolution of 640 by 480. Oh, that has been updated a little bit, and from what I've heard from on various conversations online and stuff like this, BitChute is in the process, and when they meet a certain production goal, they'll include HD videos, which I film in, which are 720p, which will be a good help. But for the present time, these services, it takes a lot of money and a lot of disk space for these various video servers to broadcast your videos on. So, like a 720p video that is an hour long is very easily be over a gig in size. Full HD video, which is 1080p, can be 3 to 4 gigs in size. That's a lot of disk space when you consider all the people that are using these free sites. So I can see the reason for making smaller videos that and smaller, which take up a lot less space. Now we're going to talk about BitChute. Now BitChute was probably the first alternative video site that I use besides YouTube. And BitChute has currently has a maximum resolution of 854 by 480 pixels with a 16:9 aspect ratio, which is pretty good. But if you upload an HD video and without converting it to the 854 by 480 pixels yourself, they lose some of the clarity. So it is wise that if you upload the BitChute, that you resize the video yourself using a program like Cpmparison, which is a Linux program. I think it's available on Windows and everything else. Now, it is a command line, so you have to use a Xterm text terminal or whatever for the majority. And you type in, and you have to do, and you scale the video to the size that you want. Now, the important part here is the -CFR 18. Now, this CFR number can be anywhere from 0 to 50. 18 is a good number to create what is called a lossless video, okay? And that's a C:\V libx 264, which is the library that is as specified on the previous slide that BitChute accepts. And you put out your the last thing is the name of your video.mp4. Like most servers, BitChute changes your upload, so the video will not verify when using GNU-PG. Now, I sign my videos. When I create a video, I use GNU-PG and I sign my videos, and so that you can verify that the video has not been changed. There is only one server that does not change your videos that you upload. And I'll cover that later. Because of the conversion and the FFmpeg, using the FFmpeg, BitChute has a very slow upload process. At the present time, I have not pre-converted a video. This is going to be the first one that I've uploaded that's going to be converted to the 854:480 resolution. And we'll see if the upload goes a little bit faster. But I doubt it. BitChute is a little bit pokey and a little bit slow. Some people, and I have had problems every now and then with BitChute not accepting a specific video, and it just bogs down. Okay, there are good reasons for this. First of all, a lot of people are now using BitChute instead of YouTube. And BitChute is funded solely by its users. There is no corporation behind BitChute or anything like that. The only people that supply BitChute are the users. And BitChute is free, and if you want and the upload is free and everything else. But like me, I pay a monthly fee just because it's a good thing to do. Because when you're dealing with huge data centers, and you have to have a lot of hard drive space to put everybody's videos up, that costs a lot of money. Now we're going to talk about on how to scale a video using FFmpeg. Now the first part of the command is FFmpeg-I. I is the input or the source video. And that's the name of a file. Okay, -VF scale equals, and then you set the scale for BitChute. The scale will be 854:480, which is 480p. And to make it lossless, you have to have CRF 18, and you want to have it codec 264, so that you set that, and you do a preset very slow. Now, even on your hard drive, it's going to take you about an hour or so to scale your video with FFmpeg. And so that is one of the reasons why BitChute is so slow in the upload process, because they're scaling the video for you without the but they don't use but they do not make a lossless video. They when you upload a video to BitChute, it loses its sharpness if you don't do it yourself. The second site, which just opened in the past month or so, is called Brand New Tube. Now, I have personally verified that Brand New Tube will work at 1280 by 720 resolution, or 720p, at a 16:9 aspect ratio. But like the majority of servers, Brand New Tube changes the uploaded file. Thus, when you download the file, it will not verify with GNU PG. The next server that I've used is Brighteon, which I've been using for quite a while. And now Brighteon converts your HD upload to two formats, 270p and 540p. Or like 960 by 540 with a 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, when you upload the Brighteon, I would strongly suggest that you use FFmpeg as described above with the settings for 960 by 540 ratio. And because Brighteon changes your video, you cannot verify that the video has been changed or altered with GNU PG. The next video site that I'm covering is called Rumble. Now, Rumble is a brand new service, just like brand new Tube is a brand new service. They've just been up for the past month or two. They're brand new. They haven't been up that long. And with Rumble, you can upload HD video 720p, and it will display it in 720p. But you have to set the setting button to view it at 720p because the default is 480p. Now, Rumble changes your original file upload so that it will not verify with GNU PG. I also noticed that when you download a 720p size file, it is a little bit larger than the original uploaded file. And finally, the last video server that I just heard about in the past week is UGeTube, UGE Tube. And UGE stands for Utah Gun Exchange. Now, I have seen 1080p resolution files on this site. I personally create 720p 16:9 aspect ratio videos because full HD 1080p can take up to 3 gigs of disk space, and I don't want to send a huge file to a free hosting service. 1 gig is big enough. Now, I'm old enough that I still have a 386 computer in my house, and it came with a 20 meg hard drive. And we're dealing with file sizes that are not millions of bytes, but billions of bytes in size. One video file would not even fit on the hard drive that came with my 386 computer that I bought in 92 or 93. 91. Or 91. Okay, I bought it in 91? Okay, fine. Okay. It's the first Christmas card. It's a but that 386 still is running and it still works. And my wife has it on her desk. Anyway, that's good. Now, this is the only server that I have found that does not change your uploaded file. I have downloaded one of my videos and it verifies with GNU PG. The file size is exactly the same number of bytes, and it has not been changed one iota. Also, this is the fastest video server around. This is faster than YouTube. This is faster than anybody. With everything stated above, I consider this the finest video server for conservative patriots that believe in freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and bearing arms. I strongly believe in the Bill of Rights. I made a video specifically about the Bill of Rights in the past. And the Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments of our Constitution. We need to protect our Bill of Rights. And this video site protects our Bill of Rights fully. Now, in conclusion, I would like to, first of all of the video servers are free at the present time, and they are not censoring conservative videos. As I said earlier, BitChute is totally user-funded, and they do not have a big corporation funding and controlling them. YouTube is the newest video server that I found, and is part of the Utah Gun Exchange server. They do not censor conservative speech. They don't change your upload of video files in any way. And they are the fastest of all the servers. Now, there are some times that YouTube locks up and closes. You just open up a new tab, enter in ugetube.com, and you can just close that one tab. I don't know if it's UGEtube or if it's my Firefox. I don't know what happens, but it just does. And all of the servers reviewed in this video are great servers. They all provide a great service for posting conservative videos. All of them are not censoring your videos. So I look at it this way, that though some of them do not do HD at the present time, that's all well and good. But you should know that even though they don't do HD, BitChute seems to have the greatest amount of traffic, since they are the oldest and have been around since YouTube has started censoring and stuff like this. So BitChute has is getting pokier and slower, and they need more people being willing to pay for a little bit, like $5 a month, for their excellent service. And eventually, when they get up to a certain point where they can afford it, they'll start supporting 720p videos. Anyway, I hope this was informative to you, and I I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching this video, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.